I'm joining here for the first
Yes.
time.
This is a friend of mine named Sawyer.
Hi,
You guys
hi Sawyer.
who are familiar with the channel will know me and Maddie's good friends Brooke and Logan. This is one of Brooke's brothers and is very cool and is also a big fan of this game. So we're deciding what factions to play. Bandits and Outlaws. See, I don't have... If you've got the Furious Wild and I don't, I'd be down for you to be like a Furious Wild faction and me to be somebody like...
I think there's a governor that starts in the south. That might be Shi-Chi?
The Empire... So
He was one of
Matang
the
is in the
free
west. Dongzhou is in that kind of northern central. I could do Xixia. I've never done a Xixia campaign.
I'm pretty sure he's in the south.
Yeah, he's like way in the south. So we could like me as Han and you as one of the non-Mon factions if you wanted to. We could do that.
That's I don't know. So the non-Mon
The problem is they don't have cap.
are not my favorite to play. Yeah.
Fair enough. So you definitely don't have to. We're just thinking about our options.
However, it would be nice to like pick a side and then pick another direction and try and sweep the map.
I mean, I'm down for that. I'd be down to do like a northwestern sweep if you wanted to do like I love starting near the northwest. It's one of my favorite regions, even though I know it's not necessarily the most valuable. I love that it has all of the horse pastures and you can just get cavalry close to free, you know.
Well, what you could do is take the two northern cavalry armies, Gongsun and Matong, and just both go south.
And just like consolidate
go
the north
east and west.
Meet up in the Bandit Mountains, basically.
Yeah.
And then steamroll south. I'm very down for that. Which one would you rather be, Gongsun or Matang?
I think Gongsun sounds pretty fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I will be Matang in that case. Which means that I can't seize the throne. You can.
Yeah. Oh, he's not. Is he a coalition?
He should be in coalition, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Alright, so my unique features, I get the Chang Marauders, Chang Raiders, and Chang Hunters. Matang is historically was not actually of the Chang lineage. He was Han, but he supposedly had dealings with them. I don't know all of the details, but they wanted to include these units, because this like ethnic group in the game, because they're neat, and they are they were like noteworthy in this time period for being one of the kind of nomadic people groups in that region. Gongsun Zan is kind of on the opposite, to the eastern end of China, and Gongsun Zan was tasked with keeping the nomadic people groups to the northeast of China from invading and overrunning territory, and ended up employing lots of them in his armies as well. So this is a neat kind of like Han generals employing nomadic warriors theme.
Yeah.
So what difficulty do we want to play on? I'm fine with playing on, like, normal or hard. I don't really want to play on, like, very hard or legendary. That might make me a coward, but that's fine.
No. I'd be down for normal or hard.
Okay, let's do hard. You have to choose that yourself in the options.
Oh, right.
I'm going to change the unit size to large, just because I'm not... This rig is good. It might not be that good, and also the internet is probably not going to cooperate super well if the rig is chugging. So
fair enough.
I
also don't like how the ultra size armies, the units kind of like clip together in a weird way.
Yeah, and it makes it hard to fit them into like cities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say default battle resolution is going to be to fight the battle, and we'll have to choose to delegate.
Okay.
Do we want to have a turn time limit just to keep us focused, or no?
I take pretty short turns.
Okay, let's do 10 minutes. It's the longest one that they've got. And then battle time limit, I like being either 40 or 60. That way...
40 is what I usually put it up.
Okay. Do 40 hard close. All right, then I think it is time for China to be united, my friend.
Indeed. Oh, and I start with just the greatest, Zhao Yun. the goat.
Yeah, Zhao Yun is perhaps my favorite character.
Yeah.
Him
only-
and Guan Yu, you know.
Yeah. Those are top notch.
Just so
I
good.
really like. I mean, he's such a dummy, but Zhao Yun, the army, the commander at the Battle of Chibi, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Red Cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He also did a empty fort trick to get an enemy army to back off when he had barely any troops, which is always cool.
I've only read the romance of the Three Kingdoms. I don't know very much about the actual history, but
I haven't even read the romance. I've just watched a lot of YouTube surrounding it and have picked up a little bit. And I also know the history pretty thoroughly because I was very interested in when this game came out, and I wanted to brush up on it.
You know, that this game coming out motivated me to read the romance of the Three Kingdoms, so that was cool.
It's one of the things that I love about the Total War series. Like, there's a lot to be said that isn't great about them, you know, but one thing I do really like is they have always kept me interested in various areas of history.
Yeah.
And even where they are inaccurate, it has prompted me to want to learn more, simply to better understand like the context that I'm theoretically playing in.
Yeah.
And I like the way they try to make game mechanics reflect history, too.
Oh yeah, it's very fun playing through like playing as like a particularly flavorful campaign such as like Sun Tzu, where he's just on a death clock because he did not last very long.
Yeah. He was like this very accomplished man who died young, and so mechanically you've got this like luck counter that ticks down, and when it hits 0 you get ambushed and killed, which is what he historically died from.
It's pretty glorious as far as campaign mechanics go. That's one of my favorites.
Indeed. Alright, well, there we go. I was going to say, let's reorient ourselves. Here we are in Western China. So I am Ma Tong. I start off in Western China. I am allied to Han Sui, who is another faction very similar to mine. And I start off at war with Gong Du, who is a Yellow Turban Revenant. I am, I think, still friendly with Dong Zhou, who has the Emperor in his clutches, as it were.
You're one of the few ones.
Yeah. I'm one of the few ones, and it's really only a matter of convenience, is my understanding, rather than actual loyalty. Mm-hmm. So we start off. The cool thing about the Chang Marauders is they don't get tired. They are immune to fatigue and are quite fast. So they are like, even where they're not quite as like powerful as a cataphract, they do the thing that you want cavalry to do exceptionally well. Ooh, I start off with a Gray Stallion. Hell yeah. Alright. So I've got Ma Tong. Do I have any other armies? No, just Ma Tong. And I've got two counties. I think I'm going to have to try and secure Wudu as fast as I can. I'm not great at Mandarin pronunciation. I have tried to pick up as much as I can, but I'm still not terribly good. Yeah. I guess let's head west, and I mean, I'm going to delegate this battle because it's very easy.
Yeah.
I suppose we could show off how stupidly powerful cavalry is, but we'll have a chance to do that soon, I am sure.
Yeah. It's one of the few factions you can actually get away with doing big stacks of one unit in this game. With the best cavalry, you can totally get away with it with no punishment.
With no, like the thing I like to do is build kind of themed armies. So I can take this town, but they've got an army nearby. I could auto-resolve it, but I think I want to fight it because if I don't, then I will likely take so many casualties that Gong Du can defeat me. And I'd rather not do that. This does mean that I'm stuck fighting a battle where they're going to have towers, which I don't like. But we can they don't have any spear units. We can probably just use the generals and win this without taking any casualties.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Excellent.
I could have given one of them the gray horse, but I kind of want to see who earns it.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it's going to be Matong, because he's... That's the right class to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I've liked this as the game progresses. They've added more unique character portraits to make characters more unique as the game goes. Not very quickly and not very many, but
they're doing it, you know.
They're doing it.
I also like that, like, because of the random nature of the generic characters, you can still end up getting pretty attached to them, you know? Like, if you wind up with somebody with, like, the brilliant quality and some other really good traits.
Yeah.
And suddenly they become, like, a linchpin general for you.
Yeah.
I've done a couple of Matong campaigns in the past where I've actually finished the game. No, one where I finished the game and one where I got like partway through before switching to somebody else. But yeah, he's great.
Yep. It is indeed. He's one of my favorites that I've played.
Come on, loading screen. This is, I will say, so far, this isn't taking quite as long as Total War has taken on stream. Or Warhammer, I mean. Warhammer 2.
I have a pretty good computer, so I'm already loaded in, or I've been loaded in.
I'm not surprised by that. I apologize for...
Oh no. Don't be. I feel embarrassed about how good my computer is.
No, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
This is Maddie's computer, and she got it the same way I got mine, just like 5 years afterward. And so she did Digital Storm and basically had them build a fairly juicy rig for like $1,000. But that was still several years ago, and so now it's starting to show a little bit of its age. You know.
It happened. Yes, I upgraded recently, and I had a lot of pieces that still worked just fine. So I just upgraded the graphics card, really, and it works way better now. So that's a nice thing about desktops.
The most direct route towards their capture point is, where's the like markers? There.
This is a really interesting map.
Through here. Come in through here, come across, and then go that way. And I'm thinking what we do is we put the entire army opposite that, like as far away from that as we can.
Oh yeah.
So that they devote troops to guys who aren't even going to walk into arrow tower range.
Yeah.
Actually. And I think we just use the cav and the generals. I'll give you, what would you like? Do you want to have one of the generals? Do you want to have the 2 cav units?
We don't want to send your main force in, right?
No.
They're just here to detract from the...
Yeah, they're just here.
It doesn't really matter. I think this could be really quickly. I don't know if I even need to control anything.
Okay, well, in that case...
But if you want to give me the cav...
Yeah, I'll give you the 2 cav. Just try not to get too many of them killed. Let the generals go in first, and once I've, broken up some of the units there. Again, none of them are spears, so we can just run in and raffle stomp. Where's the gift units button? Toggle tactical map, no. Here we go, gift units. There you go.
Aha. Thank you.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Yeah, they didn't devote anything to defending over here. They did put a barricade up, which is slightly annoying and will force us to loop around, but it's not going to actually force us into any more tower range.
Yeah, there's only the 1 tower, and that will, 2 towers that we'll encounter on our path, not including the one by the gate.
And towers are still, dangerous and will kill your army, but, they've been nerfed fairly significantly since the game first started. Just doing a little bit of dodging.
Be best practice. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. You should capture the towers and then I'll send them in.
Boop. Right. So I'm just going to go here, here, and start smashing units, and then capture these towers as well. And basically, they've actually screwed themselves fairly badly because they put a barricade between most of their own units and the. It's just a capture point, but they will still fall back to defend it. So we can kind of just smash their units as they come out into this like courtyard area.
And you know, we're on horseback. It'll take a while to get here.
Yeah. No, you're good. I want to get there first with the generals and like take the towers because they won't lose. They won't use a guy who will deliver hits. They'll lose hit points, you know.
Yep. Generals are a little busted.
They are, but you know, it's romance. If I wanted to play realistic mode, I would have clicked records mode. I like that you can get Lu Bu on the field and kill 700 men, you know?
Yeah.
So you have hamstring, you just have the roar, but the roar will be more than enough here. Why don't you go capture the thing while Peng De...
Fatigue immune because I don't know.
Fatigue immune because they have really good horses.
Yeah.
They have horses from a high altitude area who are like...
Oh, I'm getting some archers over here. I might stay back. No, I can
just charge them.
Yeah.
Alright, that one's captured. Taking a little bit of air damage with Ma Teng himself, but that's okay. You'll obliterate those archers. They're desperately rushing back, but they don't really have any polearm units. These peasant warriors have like they've got like pickaxes. They're not pickaxes. Hoes and farmers' forks. God, what are they called?
Pitchforks.
Pitchforks. That's the word. I'm an educator.
Well, you know, it happens.
Whoop. Taking those things, gonna take the capital itself. But yeah, these guys don't have charge reflect versus anything, I don't believe. They just have raider. This is their own towns, that won't help them at all.
I don't like these archers can still hit me here.
Alright, got 56 kills with Peng De so far. Only lost like 4 or 5 guys so far.
I mean, they put the archers in the right place.
Yeah, I'll go get him with Peng De. They're ignoring me, so you can smush these fools. I love the way lance cav work in this game. Let's get him.
Yeah, for another charge.
Alright, I have taken the capture point, and now I'm gonna get in with my guy who has Roar of the Beast, and this battle is basically won.
Oh, that ability is just nuts.
Oh, don't get like that, Cav. You're fine.
I'm gonna let you go. You have to go this way. Why are you wavering? What happened?
They lost a couple of guys, and I think they interpreted themselves as not having a way out.
Yeah.
Just because of the weird
chasing after this fleeing unit. And this is just a weird bottleneck that no one likes.
Yeah. Get in there, and Roar of the Beast. Oh, come on. The moment I clicked it, it acted as though he wasn't involved in it. There we go. That should see them off pretty thoroughly. Yep, there we go.
Yep. Alright. Wait,
alright, relatively clean. You lost like, what, 10 guys on one unit and a couple on another?
Not more than I wanted to.
That's alright. Good luck, have fun. Achievement unlocked.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, you got over 100 kills with each one and lost less than 20 men with each one, so I feel like that's still not terrible odds.
These units are a little overtuned, I think.
That's the downside of these calves specifically, is these guys don't have shields. So they're like very light and will take damage from archers.
Yeah, they're glass cannons.
Yeah.
They're exceptional glass cannons.
They're very good at that job, though, you know? And sometimes that's all you need. Like, think of like the Numidian cavalry that Hannibal had. Like, they literally rode bareback with just a rope around the neck of the horse to control it. And their arms were basically javelins and swords, and that's it. And they devastated the heavily armored infantry of the Romans, time and again.
Impressive.
Just by being fast and good at killing, you know?
Yeah. There's precedent.
I can't wait till I get my guy leveled up enough that I can get the bow and glaive variant that they've got.
Oh my. Yeah,
which is frankly a silly combination of weapons.
Makes perfect sense.
I could buy that you come to battle armed with a glaive and you've got like a composite bow on your horse, but if you're going to pick up your bow, you're going to put down your glaive. There's no putting your glaive on something, I don't think.
Yeah.
While you ride around shooting arrows, you know? Not that I don't love doing it in Mount and Blade Bannerlord, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no. You need a horse mount for your weapons.
Yeah, we lost 26. I'm happy with that for an offensive siege battle. That was good. Not gonna probably be able to replenish at all before I fight Gongdu, but Gongdu's army is not particularly scary to me. It's 3 ranged cav, which could be annoying, but frankly we'll just focus all of our arrows on, and then a bunch of spear infantry, which, while better than our G militia, will do no better than our G militia when they get charged in the back. So, I'm not super worried, especially because we have the town. Can't afford to build the state workshops, but functionally that doesn't help me at all right now, so I'll just save my money. And I think with that, that's my turn. Let me do a little bit of diplomacy.
Alright.
We can't trade yet, unfortunately, and we won't be able to until I take at least Luoyang to the
east. It's gonna be a while.
And that's gonna be a minute because I'm not gonna start off going after Dongzhou. I'm gonna start off going after Gongdu and the Yellow Turbans to the north and settling that unsettled land to the north.
And we also have this the bandit factions in between us, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
We're not pushovers.
Hansui will trade with me. You know what? I'm gonna try and be genuinely friendly to Hansui. I'll do a little bit of like actual roleplay with this and not just betray him at the first opportunity. I will make him pay me though. Give me money for trade. I'm not gonna ask for money per turn because he probably has barely any income first turn. I'm just gonna ask for money straight up because I might be able to build the thing I want to build. And that's it. That's my only trade partner. But that increased my income, and oh, I can't do it because I don't have any more building slots. Duh. Never mind. I think with that, I'm going to pass turn. Let me actually, one last thing. I want to look at my faction council. Ma Chao is 14. He's not old enough yet. I've got Hualan Li, who is my wife. She is a little gromp. I could give her the chancellor position. I have Peng De, who's a little gromp, but I think that they're both fine. I'll let them be at 45 and 43 satisfaction for now.
It's not so bad.
It's not bad at all. I would not mind getting a strategist in this army. I do like having Ma Tong and Peng De. A champion and a vanguard is a very strong combination. A little overkill in terms of you only want one of them to have reach and flexibility, but still good.
Right.
Units-wise, I like the green and red units the best.
Yes. So over here, I'm not doing too much. I'm gonna fight this battle with the Han Empire. I might delegate it just because
I can't see any of your business, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ooh. It's a bit of a bummer.
That's okay. I am zooming in on a location right now.
Yes. location.
Very exciting.
I do have only one of my unique units, the White Horse Fellows. They're a blast, but
yeah.
I'm probably gonna just delegate this because I too have a town battle that I also have to fight.
I like the White Horse units because they're basically yellow line units that also have a bow. Because they're pretty sturdy for being horse archers, and you can charge them into stuff pretty effectively. Are you delegating this one?
Delegating, yes.
All right.
They're good at annoying.
They're good at flanking around, and then once they're out of ammo, charging into flanks. You can't really charge them into other you wouldn't want to charge them into lance cav, certainly.
Yeah.
That would be relatively suicidal. But because they have bows in skirmish mode and are generally faster than lance cav, you don't need to. Against lance cav, you just use the fact that they're horse archers.
All right, got some experience for that victory. That was apparently an event. I think everyone gets that. I'm gonna look at my ancillaries real quick before I actually. Oh wow, I got some really good ones. I should have looked. Well, I got this stone horse, which
stone horse is good.
+6 instinct, +6 satisfaction, and then I got like 6 secret teachings, which is just one of the books. It's one of the good strategist ones. It's +50% chance to ambush.
Yeah.
And +6 cunning, +6 satisfaction.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Actually, looking at it, Pang De starts with flexibility as well, which is the replenishment one, and I really probably shouldn't waste that, so I might end up taking Pang De out of the army and replacing him with my wife. Do a husband and wife army.
Huh.
But I'll do that. That'll be like when I have money to waste redeploying people, you know?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fight this battle.
Alright. Spectate.
This is just some Han.
Yeah. What is it, a mine or something?
It is, I think, a mine, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that looks like the level 1 mine garrison. So, just G militia and lance cav. Not the scariest thing in the world.
这天下一片混乱，若战火不息，
Gongsun-san is very cool. It is unfortunate that he chose to try to be duplicitous, because that's how he ended up losing in the end. Was he tried to frame the imperial administrator that he was working under? He framed him in order to try to seize his position, but unfortunately the guy was really popular, and so everybody basically turned on Gongsun-san when he did it.
Wow. And
previously he had this kind of reputation of being this upstanding guy. So you have the chance to not be traitorous if you want to.
I don't know. Watch yourself.
I mean, I guess I will. You can even in this multiplayer campaign, we can choose to go against each other if we want to. Though I have no intention of. I will say that flat out.
Well, be careful.
Suppose I'll have to always keep an army or two on our border, eh?
Yeah, no, it's a mine, definitely a mine, and it's gonna be. Mine sieges are kind of rough.
Yeah. And you can't just charge your general in because they've got G's and lances, and those are good for killing generals.
Yeah.
I think you still could probably
White Horse Fellows are going to be really good against.
Yeah.
Those lances.
So I'm going to recommend that we come in from this right-hand side, because then you're only getting one tower.
Yeah.
You might get a little bit of fire from this tower over here, just from the overlap, but a lot of it will get blocked by the mountains anyway.
Yeah. Well, I can give you a bevy of units.
Yeah, you've got some
I'm not
interesting
sure
stuff.
What kind of roles everyone's going to be playing. So I want the axe band to be going wherever the G militia goes.
Yeah.
And then
I'd be fine with taking your infantry if you just want to micro cav. Because you're gonna have to use them, I think. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have to figure out how to do that real quick.
The button should be on the.
Yes. I see it.
Okay. Oh, you've got G infantry even, not even G militia. So I'm gonna move them up through the forest so that they can get pretty close to the tower before taking any damage.
Yeah, okay, so my inventory is gonna hopefully be super effective here. Just being, I'm gonna stack them right in here, see if I can get them all hidden. I can. But then my white horse fellows are gonna be even more important, most important. Just because
they're
my only ranged unit.
Which is very important in this type of battle where all of your enemies are arrow bait.
Yep. Alright, and then I am going to send in, I think, Zhao Yun just to capture that gate.
Well, here's the thing, Zhao Yun, he should have Flames of the Phoenix, right? So he's got a smash ability. He's got a big wall.
Oh, he does. He does. And then
you've got
Roar of the Beast on
so yeah.
Constantine. No, I have very good characters
to
start, so I'm not super worried, but I am gonna send just Zhao Yun, because he can handle it. I guess I may as well send Constantine.
Move right up to the edge of the forest, and then rush the gate. So G militia, they might dismount you, but that's not necessarily the end of the world.
Yeah, I just have to make sure I don't actually charge them.
Yeah, if you come in from like the side. Yeah. Almost in position. Alright. I'm rushing in.
Alright. Oh, that's okay, I get to use another one. Wrong character. Alright, but we made him route anyways, so
I'd say shatter them so they don't come back. I'm charging them, so yep, there's
alright, they're shattered. Alright, I'm gonna go send my characters to capture. I'll send Zhao Yun to capture this mine. I'm gonna retreat.
Gonna get the G infantry up in front.
Yeah.
Come on, G infantry. Go, go, go.
I'm gonna send my white horse fellows after their.
Alright, I'm gonna send the axes up to the capture point because it's available and they're not gonna be good at killing the horses anyway.
Yep. Alright, Zhao Yun, I'm gonna have you make your way over to the other tower. Alright, white horse fellows already. They have longer range than I remember.
Yeah, the raiders are not quite so long, but the fellows got 250 range. Pretty amazing.
That's pretty wild.
If you can somehow get them
charge this cow
or something. Oh, here's their militia.
Cavalry is trapped behind their cavalry, and it's not in a good way.
They're starting to go down though. You're about to take that other tower. Can you roar them?
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
There you go.
There.
And the axes are going in to their G infantry. I'm going to try and get one of the axe units a little bit around the flank if I can.
I think if we get that capture point, which I'm sending Jia Yin up to do,
yeah, we might be okay. Honestly, you could charge this G militia in the back and whomp them once with your Flames of the Phoenix, and they'll break. Yeah, they're already ready to go.
Alright.
There they go.
Oh, that's cavalry routed or rallied.
Oh, they're coming back.
We have towers on them.
Well, when you capture a tower in an offensive siege, I don't think it fires for you. It just stops firing at you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, get braced, get braced. Ooh, thank you for slowing down.
I'm just gonna focus on capturing that point up there.
Alright, there they're broken.
Alright.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. A little bit of damage on your cav, but I think that's about as good of a taking of a mine as you can hope for. First turn.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I could've... If it were a lumber yard, I probably could have not had nearly as many casualties, but... oh well. Alas, mine. And, you know, I start with so many cavalry.
You don't need all of them.
I didn't really use the regular lance cav, and I'm not sure that I'm going to make a huge amount of use of them early on, just because my characters are so great.
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's the thing to do, in my opinion, early game, is just lean heavily on your characters.
Yeah.
To do the winning for you.
Yep. I'm thinking about getting rid of my axe band. Or at least one axe band.
Axe band is garbage.
Yeah.
Get rid of the axe band. Give him saber militia if you want to. You could give him Geon sword guards. But I usually wait till I can get my hands on saber infantry before I worry about going beyond saber militia.
Yeah.
Does mean you don't get any cool formations, but they do fine, and you can give them, you know, the longer you keep them, the more experience they get, and when they're super experienced, they're frankly fairly good, you know?
Yeah. I do have this... I have this guy on my border that is, as one of my story events, I have to choose between making him really angry or not.
I mean, are you going to be at war with him anyway?
I have to if we're gonna go meet in the middle.
Yeah.
He's in the way. So
I mean, you don't have to go to war with him just yet. You could always go to war in different directions. We're both so small right now that, like,
yeah,
we're A-okay just focusing on one enemy at a time, you know?
My brother in the corner. Ooh.
I don't think historically Gong Shundu is your brother. I think in the game they made him your brother, but I think historically he's from like a cousin clan or something like that. But I don't remember for sure.
I'm gonna engage in some diplomacy as well. No one likes me except my cousin brother.
I mean...
I'm just gonna... I think I can... Oh, I have a very profitable trade agreement with him.
That's good to do.
Yeah.
Yubei Ping is your starting settlement, right?
My starting... Yes, Yubei Ping.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I Guanyang, and then I take Yubei Ping.
Okay.
Oh, no, yes. You're right. You're right. I just don't have the entirety. It's called Tuyin is my starting town, and then Yubei Ping is the province, though.
I see.
It's the province. Whatever. What are these called? Commandery?
Commandery, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I going to even research first? I mean, honestly, I love going straight for that 10% replenishment because there's a lot of useful stuff along the way for your army.
And you get your, like, shock cataphracts. You don't need them, but...
I don't need them. I don't need cataphracts. Probably never use them, you know?
Yeah.
But I love 10% replenishment.
Yeah. He's gonna pay me for a trade deal.
That's nice. It's very kind of him.
Yeah. Actually, no, he won't. He's just gonna accept the trade deal and like the deal.
And like you slightly more for it.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's it.
Hello. Could you give me some more water, please?
Do you want ice?
Sure. You're very nice. Yeah. Alright, Gongdu. Bring it. Bring it, you coward.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't bring it, though. He stood there out in the open. Well, I suppose I can come after him. Han Sui, probably going to go across the river and try and take out that province to the northwest. I'd like to take over Anding if I can, as fast as I can, but I need to take all of Wudu first. Alright. After him. Valiant defeat, they suggest. I am going to respectfully disagree. Let's start this back.
Alright.
My cav is a little hurt, theirs isn't. But, frankly, I still think we're going to
They have
spend
their Guardians of the Land.
Yeah, they've got one strong unit, but I'm not very scared of the Yellow Turban Horse Archers. I don't remember them being particularly good. And frankly, I think our archers, crappy as they are, will, you know, since they outnumber them 4-to-1 per unit, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're very nice, and I love you. Alright, they have a river to defend.
Yeah.
Though. That's a little annoying.
Yeah.
How would you feel about getting my generals this battle? And I'll command the army.
Sure. We'll see how they deploy. Pick out some key targets. I'm probably going to be the horse archers.
Yeah. If you can catch them in melee, if you're faster than them. You might be able to win a duel with Peng De. Champions are generally pretty okay at dueling. I wouldn't necessarily want to duel Gongdu. He's pretty ferocious.
All of the Yellow Turbans are surprisingly... like, their classes are different.
Yeah.
But, like, even the healer...
can be
surprisingly good at fighting.
Yeah. I had a He campaign going that I went pretty long with, and I remember winning duels as He.
He's no slouch.
Yeah. Come on, loading screen. There we go. I knew you could do it. Alright. So I will give the generals to you, and I'm just gonna focus on doing the infantry and cavalry engagement as well as I can. They don't have any cav that are likely to charge in at me.
If I can get John Kai, if I can get John Kai to do a duel with Peng De, that'd be good. But
I think you could win that. Especially because you've got a specifically hamstring, which lowers their use of abilities.
Yeah.
So, like, if he's got something really strong, he won't be able to use it as often in a fight with you. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll start battle, I suppose.
Alright.
Army up So kind of the edge of the open space. Hopefully they come across the river to us, but it doesn't look like they want to.
Yeah.
I'm not super phased by that though, because I can go right up to the river. Like, they've only got those horseback huntsmen. And as unshielded as my army is, that's still only 30 arrows per unit.
Zhang Kai is challenging Ma Teng, and I do believe I'd win this fight.
Okay. Why don't you run?
And I'll send in Pang De into Hamstring.
闭嘴！迎接你的死期吧！跑起来！注意，速速前进！
Zhang Kai would have been a kind of a tough matchup. Might have won with Pang De, but Ma Teng, I'm pretty sure will win.
He's got that adamant resolve, which just buffed his melee defense. And he's not going to take much damage for a little bit. That won't last too long.
加快脚步！
And if I can get over the hamstring.
I don't think you can do the hamstring. You got to be in the combat to do it, I think.
I see.
If you had a, I mean, if we had a strategist, we could wisdom up the river. But I think as is, it's just going to have to be this fight. But that's not the worst thing in the world. It looks like you're winning.
A bad fight.
I'm going to try and get my archers into range to start exchanging with their horseback huntsmen.
Okay, flaming arrows, huh?
Yeah, I don't love that because it means that they're likely to set the forest on fire. But
yeah.
That's okay. I'm going to fire 240 arrows for every 30 of theirs. So we'll focus them down pretty fast. And when they decide to come against us, we can deal with that. $12K to $14K, yeah, you're winning that fight.
And it's only the one unit that's firing. Oh, it's two units that's firing right now.
I've lost 12 and I've routed a unit, so I think this is a good exchange right now. And the longer they want to keep it up, the happier I will be. And they're going to come back, but that's fine. If they light their own forest on fire and then have to cross it to come fight me, that's also deal withable. I don't love that my men have lost less than 20 men and are already wavering just because of the fire arrows.
Yeah.
But hey, that's how it go. Routed another one, they're gonna bounce back. In the meantime, they're having to come and fight us, which I'm cool with. You guys back off. I'm actually gonna back the archers up now since they're coming towards us.
Yeah.
11K to 7.8K.
I'm telling you, it'd be nice if you could hurry this up.
Well, he's only got a bronze weapon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
I think I can Roar of the Beast out of this.
You can Roar of the Beast and catch all of them. Certainly. Fire at the Guardians of the Land. They're the most scary unit right now. Start flanking Chang Marauders.
And Ma Teng is gonna have to get the hell out of there after this is finished.
5.5. It's it's getting close. That second buff he gave himself is really hurting you pretty bad. They're charging Pang De with the spears.
Well.
3.9 to 5.5. Because of his buff, he wasn't taking any damage for a bit. Alright, I'll charge their spears. Trying to catch Gongdu before he can get involved and help his men. No, damn it! Don't punch right through my goddamn unit. Asshole. Alright, slam him in the back. Cav. 3K to 1.6K. Oh, 2.2K to 800K. It's so close. You are probably going to win, but ooh, 62 health left on
Yeah, this
Kai.
is really bad.
Oh, but he just popped his ability again. God damn it. So he's not going to take a hit for a minute.
This is really quite bad.
I didn't realize that my men were just utterly getting shattered by Gongdu. Here, Cap, charge in and help.
Alright, Matong, get the hell away. Get on that horse and ride. Please, buddy.
Alright, men are reforming. Gongdu is just such a fucking beast. If you could get a roar off anywhere near their units, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Alright, I think I can maneuver around that.
You two, Turban Spearmen, you guys are now melee fodder.
I think I can get rid of their horse archers.
Ooh, Gongdu is fucking up my cap. If you could get Pengde into Gongdu, I would love that.
I think he's gonna have a really bad fight, but
I
I'll
think
get him.
he just routed both of my caps, so I don't have any other answers to him, unfortunately, at the moment. He's dismounted.
Yeah.
You guys get ready to flank the defenders of the land, because there's no way you're winning that fight fair.
Oh, alright. Head over to the other character. We're gonna hamstring you now that you used your ability.
He's definitely taking damage now that he's dismounted and surrounded.
Yeah.
He's only gotten a certain amount of... Oh, don't you... God damn it, I had just organized the flank, you fools. Don't run now, you cowards.
These Guardians of the Land are...
Yeah, they're turning into a problem. Come on, G Militia, you cowards.
I don't think... I mean, the horseback huntsmen are gonna come back if I leave them, but they're also not as much of an issue as the
yeah, they're almost out of ammo at this point, so...
Alright, I'm gonna can I hamstring you again? I thought I had... Get the hell out of here.
Oh, he's almost down.
Alright, another hamstring off, hopefully. At least I clicked the button.
Alright. Yep. So now he can't do his ability for a bit longer. That's good.
Alright. Matong, I guess you're gonna go back to the horse fellows, or the not fellows.
Horseback huntsman.
Horseback huntsman.
8.8 to 29k. I mean, you've got way more health than him, so you should, in theory, be able to win. You might want to pull out and charge in and pull out and charge in, but that might get you dismounted, so I don't know.
Yeah, the issue is we have, all of these, if I can get a really good angle on it, like right now.
Yeah, like I just saw a big chunk of his health come down.
Yeah. Alright.
There's another chunk, yeah.
Alright, going to...
Continue trying to do the flank charges with the archers into the Guardians of the Land. This is suddenly a lot more tense of a fight than I thought we were going to get.
Alright, Matong,
I really underestimated how garbage G Militia are.
You can get a nice roar of the Phoenix off on these guys. They might shatter.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep,
they're routing.
They're routing.
Stay on them till they
just
shatter.
stay on them. Yeah.
Oh, Pengde! Oh, he's so hurt. Oh, but Gongdu is running.
He's running. This is really...
Stay on him. Don't go after the Guardians of the Land.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we cannot afford for him to come back. He'll beat you, I think, if you don't take these free hits.
And Matong onto Gongdu at this point. Because no, they're already broken. So the horseback huntsmen are broken. So
okay,
it's just this last unit of spears.
Now, are they unbreakable, I'm wondering? Because if they are, they're just disciplined. They're not unbreakable.
Oh, come on. Get out of there.
So, if you can get a... Oh, don't charge in. They're braced. They're braced. Oh, enemy general's fallen. Okay. If you get a Roar of the Beast off, they might break.
Yeah, I need to flank them with these two generals.
Yeah. Can't afford to charge directly in because they'll probably kill you just on the charge.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Roar. They're at 2 friggin' morale. Break, you cowards. Flee, we command it.
Okay, oh no.
Matang routed, but he's okay. Oh, now they're back up to 25. Fuck that. Now they're back up to 40. Goddamn.
You're monstrous.
Only got 2.8k left.
I just have to wait until Matang gets his act together.
Yeah. If you run near him, he might be happier. Come on, Matang. We need you. You've got more health than Peng De. Stop being a coward.
Oh my goodness.
Stop it,
Stop
Matang. We may have lost this battle, which wouldn't be the end of the world, because we have Shrek'd their army too.
Yeah.
And defeated both of their lords. So I'd say if Matang runs away, I don't want you to try and kill him with Peng De, because I don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
So I guess the auto-resolve was right.
Alright, you got... Wow. Yeah. So I'm just gonna click retreat then? Or
Yeah.
You're gonna surrender?
Yep, I think that's the only option, because
Yeah.
if we charge into them in any direction, they'll still just all take one chop at your boy and he'll die. If you had more health, I'd do it, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Wow.
So I think you got a quick retreat. There you go. A shame, but a valiant defeat.
Yeah.
Gongdu was really the problem there. We were set up to beat everything he had, but he took 154 of our men to hell with him, so...
Yeah.
The rest were like, fuck that, I'm out of here.
Yeah, and he has, like... The Guardians of the Land may be the best spear infantry in the game.
As far as, like, the just polearm, no shield goes, yeah, they're one of the very best. Like, they're definitely up there with, like, Defenders of Earth or whatever they're called. No, Guardians of Heaven, I think. I can never remember which one. Cool. Well, while this loads, I'm going to quick run to the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah. 逝者已矣，我们应埋葬悲痛，继续前进。
So, valiant defeat. It happens to the best of us. Like, that's the thing that frustrates me in that defeat is, we lost, but we had twice as many men left as they did, but our men ran.
Yeah.
It's that discipline coming in. So I'm out of movement, but I can still recruit, so I'll do that with what I have left. I'll get... I mean, screw it, I'll get a couple of Chang Hunters, is what I'll do, on Ma Tong's force, and then I think that'll probably set us pretty straight moving forward. Does mean that Wudu, or that town I just took is vulnerable to Gongdu, but Gongdu is really wrecked himself, so I think I'm just gonna have to hope that we're okay.
Yeah.
If I forced march, I can get back into the city, but then I have to fight him. I'd still rather do that, I think, because he definitely can't march in and fight the rest of my army without himself leading them.
Oh,
So even though it takes away my mustering bonus and my replenishment and all of that, I'm still gonna do it. So that's a little bit rough for me, but who cares? We'll be fine.
Yeah. A rather low satisfaction all around my place. No one's very happy.
No one's very happy.
I'm probably gonna send my army over, try and unify Yubei Ping.
It's a good call.
And that gives me a trade port. Which is good because I can then get more trade value from my brother giving me all these nice resources.
Mm-hmm. That is very good.
Yeah. So I'm get as close as I can while staying in my territory. And just, actually, I think I can and should upgrade my iron hits. I have to remember what resource iron actually makes.
I don't know. It's not so much that it makes a research source. I think it's that it unlocks certain things in the tech tree too. Yeah. If you get it up.
So I need to on the reforms get income from industry up. So I think my focus, which I think
that's almost always a good idea. Industry and trade are the best money makers in the game. If you're Liu Bei and you've got his stupidly good peasantry income building, then you can really build income off of peasantry. But otherwise, it's trade and industry.
Where is on the skill tree industry? Oh, okay, it's up in the purple.
The purple sentinels and strategists have the skill that you need to get industry and trade up. Unfortunately, my wife starts on the wrong end of the tree, so I won't be able to use her for that purpose.
Alright, I think I am good. Look at my characters that I could recruit. No one is very happy. God, Zhao Yun, what did I do to make you so upset? Desires higher court general discontentment. Okay. Okay, Zhao Yun. I'll try and do fun things next time.
You could give him your chancellor position.
I don't know, I kind of want to make him my faction heir.
That's not a terrible idea, either. What's his faction-wide buff that he gives?
I will check next turn.
So right now mine is Ma Chao and he's a child, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not going to switch it out for my wife because I don't think she gives a particularly good faction-wide buff. And if you then take it away from them later, it makes them very upset.
Yeah.
Alright, I am now in my province. Gongdu has fallen back to his province to recuperate. I am in mine recuperating. I'm going to recruit a couple... I can't even get 2 spear guards. Ugh. I can afford, I suppose, 2 more G militia for Peng De. I wouldn't mind getting an actual strategist. Lu Mao. What's your business, my friend? Actually, I need money. Anybody want to make a deal with me for money? No?
Oh.
Dong Zhou might for military access, but I don't want any greater dealings with you, Dongzhou. Hansui, did you know that I have ancillaries for you? Would you like a stone archer? Perhaps. In exchange for some money? No, no money at all. Okay. Myrrh.
Yeah.
Let's do that. A little bit of extra satisfaction all around. Part of the reason that you're having satisfaction problems is because you are a vanguard and not a commander.
Yeah.
Vanguards are okay, but commanders are really the best because they have the highest authority, which boosts satisfaction.
Yep.
So if you can give him some, like, authority items, perhaps, that might help. I think Peng De, I'm going to give you a G instead, because you don't particularly seem like you're going to ever have very high expertise. Well, no, you've got patience, so maybe I should use the spear and the lighter armor. And then you get +5 melee evasion, which means you have a total of 5 melee evasion. That's still pretty garbage, but whatever. That's how we'll roll you till I find some better armor for you to wear. Okay. So I still don't have enough money to recruit anybody that I might want to recruit. I'm building up my province. I'm replenishing my men. It's going to take a long time for them to replenish, but I think I'm just going to pass turn because I have to kind of slow my momentum down and recuperate from that battle. Now that Gongju is back and healed, you know.
I just realized that I have a ton of characters at my court.
Oh, fire some people if you need to.
Yeah, I think I will.
I wish we could see each other because we're not allied right now, I don't think.
Right.
And I don't know how we would resolve that other than, like, one of us sending a person with no retinue just, like, on foot all the way there.
Yeah.
Which I suppose one of us could do. I could recruit my wife, perhaps, and send her on a pilgrimage.
Let me...
feel like that's maybe rude, but, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so my faction ability is military government, which just gives me
lots of different governor positions.
A lot of different court positions.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe it's worth it, but I have to remember how this exactly works.
I mean, Yubei Ping is a great commandery. It gives you a pretty solid amount of commerce income, and then you can make it also have lots of industry income. So any of those administrative positions that boost either industry or commerce are going to be useful there, preferably commerce.
Oh wow, this is... Zhaoyun was made for this. It's got minus 26% construction cost for the administered commandery.
Yeah. It's because he's got really high expertise. Expertise does that.
Yeah.
That's why Sentinels make arguably the very best governors.
And I think that's gonna make you actually satisfied work here. So
usually, unless they're at like level 9 or 10, an administrator position will make anybody happy.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Alright, he's no longer a sad sack.
No longer furious with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait like one more turn before I actually march on the rest of Yubei Ping.
It's a good call. I wish my replenishment was better, so I think what I am going to do is I'm just going to bum rush that replenishment tech. That's what I'm going to do with my reforms.
And I think that's just it. I'm not going to recruit right now because I am... Oh wait, no, I forgot. There is one thing that I'm doing, which is firing nearly everyone.
Gotta look through them, see which ones have worthwhile traits that you want to keep. Anybody with brilliant is probably worth keeping long term. Anybody who is like a sentinel bandit because they get poison volley. I doubt that you've got anybody like that.
I don't. Oh, I'm gonna keep my strategist. I think that's it. My strategist is looks like an exceptional strategist.
Everyone else, bye. Maybe I'll hire you again later.
Probably not, but you might. You can have them if you want them.
I mean, I have very few people in my court. It's literally like me, Peng De, my son who isn't of age, and my wife.
Yep.
That is all of the characters.
Yeah, it's just family, Zhao Yun, and now this strategist that I wanted to keep. Okay. Perfectly acceptable turn.
Yeah. I'm a little bummed that my momentum has stalled out. I wish I had at least defeated their army and crushed them, because then I could have, even with those casualties, probably taken their town. Now I'm going to have to wait like several turns of healing and maybe even recruiting.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but I think is necessary. If my generals were at full health, I'd have gone in, but they both also took a beating, so just gotta be patient. Man, if Ma Tong himself had just come back one more time and been able to get a roar off, I bet we could have done it.
Ooh. You can recruit this turn Shen Gong and Lu Ji.
Ooh.
Some exceptional strategists in the court right now, or able to be recruited.
They're not in mine.
Oh no?
So they're just for you, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I don't have anybody fancy. In fact, I think the guy that I was considering getting last turn and was hoping to get, I'm not going to get. This person is suspicious, quiet, and cruel. So, you'll just never become a faction leader. But otherwise, you're pretty excellent and would be really good for being a spy, but I'm probably not going to use you that way. Regardless, welcome aboard. I'm going to recruit you this turn, and then next turn, with my money, I will put you into Ma Tong's army. You do not like Peng De. Well, that's too goddamn bad. Peng De, why don't you disband those 2 archers, because they're not actually units that you want to have anyway.
Hold up. My wife starts with fire arrows and Wisdom of the River.
That's neat.
That's very neat. I should probably recruit her.
Man, you've already got flexibility and you're still replenishing this slow. That sucks. Alright, I guess Fury, because that leads me towards mobility, which is probably the thing that would have helped us the most, is if he had been faster and been able to, like, get in and out of shit better.
Yeah.
Alright. Regional commissioners, start that red line research. Next turn, my construction is done. I'll be able to recruit my strategist into my army. Give her some archers.
Sun Jian's dead.
Sun Jian is dead already.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at Shen Gong real quick. Lu Ji is an excellent spy, but I don't remember if he's actually good.
I think Lu Ji's pretty good, but he's old.
Yeah.
So he'll die soon, you know?
Oh, wow. He's really, really good as a prime minister, but he's gonna be dead before I have that slot available for him.
Yeah, and, you know, you could give him your heir position, but that would piss off whoever you've got as your current heir.
Yeah, he's an exceptional administrator, not super good on the field, it looks like. And then Shen Gong is the opposite. I can't look at his tree for some reason. That's alright. I'm probably gonna just grab Shen Gong because he starts at level 2, so I'm not worried about him
being super
anything.
angry.
Yeah. He's pretty good. He has really high resolve. Or not, yeah, cunning, rather.
Yeah. No, Chen Gong is good. He's not the best strategist in the game or anything, but he's quite good.
No. Alright, now I think... Can I make that move? No. Like... This river? Is this river the reason why I can't attack?
Man, we gotta get vision on each other so I can see what you're doing.
Yeah. I am... Yes. Alright. Oh, it's a reform turn. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, I am gonna grab...
You get foreign envoys and get yourself another trade partner.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I don't think... I have no friendly people.
That's fair.
Radius. So...
There's no one who would want to.
Yeah. I'm thinking about just going up the shaft mining, convict workforce, Chambrator chambers. Capitalize on my mining stuff.
Yeah, that's not a bad call. I think that's probably wise to do.
I'll get my economy in order. I am probably gonna get rid of the strategist that I saved from last turn, because he's just gonna be a worse Chen Gong.
Early game, you want to run relatively lean.
Yeah. He's got a grudge against Cao Cao. Chen Gong does. Apparently, I was his past loyalty. Clones was on.
Huh.
I don't know much about Chen Gong.
I don't know as much about him either. I watched a bunch of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms miniseries, the 2010 one, which is quite good and free on YouTube.
I should watch it.
I watched a bunch of it, and I remember that he worked mostly for Cao Cao, I remember, but he maybe also... He might have been one of the guys who, like, switched sides relatively often, but I'm not sure. I'm going to eat a Jolly Rancher.
It's actually going to be excellent. I have decided that he is going to be excellent in the Gongsun Zan Zhaoyun army because he has Analyze Weakness.
Ooh.
Which is going to be really good for when Zhaoyun fools. Which Zhaoyun, in spite of his class, is really good at doing.
I think Sentinels are usually pretty good at dueling. You just gotta equip them right.
Yeah.
The dual G are really good, and the Warblade, if you can get them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I don't have much going on. It's just putzing around with looking at my new character. I
become a vassal of Dong Zhou. No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Not today. Dongzhou Do wants military access. He wants me to pay him for military access.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. You know there's nothing behind you, right? Military access would only allow me to move my troops into your position.
Which I'm not interested in because we're friends.
Yeah. What is this?
Alright, so now I can change that over, or I can recruit that strategist who is grumpy and probably needs to be at least out and doing things. Barely impacts my money, which is nice. And then I can spend another turn or two replenishing, and then I think I gotta go after Gong Du. Next turn, I'll convert this over to state workshops, and then probably an inn. An inn would be the next thing, but I need money, and I have barely any money.
Yeah.
That's it. Pass turn.
All right. This
Can't
turn I
afford
get a
anything
battle.
else.
Finally, I get to fight this time. So they say it's gonna be a close victory. I do believe them.
We could fight it anyway.
But I'm gonna fight it anyway. No, I don't want to fight this because I'm gonna do worse. I think it's gonna take a lot out of me regardless, and I want to start moving to the south west, and I'm gonna have to replenish regardless because I'm not at full strength. So no big deal if I just delegate this. I can just start. Oh yeah, not a whole lot of casualties there. And then occupy that, and I got this new trade route. I have the commandery of Yelbe Peng. And
most excellent.
I think that's it. Although I have to check. I want commerce as well. So I'm gonna upgrade the trade port and pass. So yeah, up in the top side of the tree for now at least. Until I'll start putting some points into the red point. Oh no, who is this? Aishi C is still fighting for the Han at this point, and is boating around my coast.
Alright, so she's still angry. I gave her General of the Right because it lowers the upkeep for my whole army, so it actually ends up basically a title that pays for itself.
Not bad.
And that made her happy. I'd really prefer to just get rid of her archers and have Chang Marauders, but you know what? They're too expensive early game anyway. So I think this turn... Man, I can't recruit anything. Alright, in that case, this turn I convert this over and spend one more turn replenishing. I'm actually going to move up to the border. And I'm going to... Do I ambush or do I encamp? Let's encamp. Because then I'll have towers and stuff and they can attack me. And I feel like then I'll really have... Wow, he got a lot of Guardians of the Land. That's scary.
Oh no.
I still stand by we can win if we do the encampment.
Yeah. Gongdu has ended at least one of my Matong campaigns.
I mean, it might end this one. We'll see.
He is a threat.
He sure is. And unfortunately, like, I don't know that I can recruit enough troops to defeat him.
So, Hanfu, where is Hanfu? So, I can attack Liu Yu, who is my direct neighbor, and maybe seen as an act of... Both of them are going to be seen as an act of treachery, because that was the downfall of Gong Suzan.
Yeah.
But I can attack Liu Yu or Hanfu. One of them, the one that
I mean, you could just chill for a turn or two. You could just chill for a turn or two.
It's one of the story events.
Oh, so you've got to pick one or the other?
Yeah.
I'd say go with whatever the story did.
Yeah. And he's a little further away, which should give me a bit more time to
build up,
make an army. Alright, Hanfu.
The other thing I could do is just abandon going on the offensive against Gongdu and start rebel farming. Build myself a tax collection in my home province and just jack up the taxes real high. Get my income going, and then use the spawned rebels to feed my army experience and loot, you know?
That's ridiculous.
Hello, Soul Magnets, how you doing? We are playing Three Kingdoms Total War, which is a strategy game set in the Three Kingdoms period of Japan. Oh, congratulations on your second COVID shot. Woo, vaccination. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We are playing with my friend Sawyer right now. He is Gongshinzan, and I am Ma Teng, and we are going to unify China between the two of us.
We're both horse boys.
We're both big horse boys. I'm on the struggle bus against a very strong AI faction. I'm a big fan of this game and how it functions. Man, how can he afford that many Guardians of the Land? That is an expensive unit. And he has one town. Granted,
yeah.
it's a copper mine, but still.
I don't remember how Yellow Turbans operate.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure some of their technologies reduce the cost of their
units.
The Guardian of the Land is one of the tech tree's signature units.
And like each faction starts with one of them unlocked.
Yeah.
Is how it goes. It's really neat, and I like the whole like Lu Bu is always great. Lu Bu is always wonderful to have around. I'm not looking forward to having to fight Lu Bu. I'm hoping I can somehow slip Lu Bu into my faction.
I don't know about that.
It's never a good idea.
One should not pursue Lu Bu, I don't think. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
If he just falls into your faction, you know.
So right now it is Sawyer's turn. He is off to the northeast.
Yep. You can't see what I'm doing because I don't know. They decided this was
we're not friends
the best
yet.
way to handle co-op. I got a horse. I'm also going
Horses are good. I gotta equip my horse. I have been hesitating to do so, but I ought to just stick it on Ma Teng.
I don't have any buildings unlocked for Yule Vaping. How is this possible?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna back off and jack up taxes and farm up some loot and XP doing that, and then go after Gongdu. Because frankly, I need a stronger army to defeat him, especially if he's holed up in a mine.
Yeah. I am going to build another. I'm going to upgrade my mine again and just pass. I want to grow my economy as much as I can before I start making a huge army. I'm going to need it.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to hurt me long term because I'm going to drain the population of what will probably become my main capital province, but it's a pretty easy way to get good items too.
I might be attacked by Taishisi. This is actually very concerning because his army is massive.
Ooh, he is usually pretty strong too. He's got volley of arrows.
This is not looking great. He's
all
right by the
finances.
province I just captured.
Taxes way up. Screw you, public order. I care not for the suffering of the people. I'm going to go sit next to my town in encampment. That way, if I get attacked by Gongdu and his very scary army, I will draw in extra reinforcements. I'm not making very much more money, but I will recruit one more G militia because I can. And scholar. Cool for you, Jade Snake. So her cunning has gotten her over to legendary, which is cool. Give you some melee defense there. Ma Teng, why don't you take the gray horse, boost up your melee evasion. Yeah. And then build the tax collection too to make the peasants even more upset with me.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is what happened. This is what happened. So, that story event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where...
you had to choose who to betray?
I had to choose who to betray. Well, here's the thing. I was told by Yuan Shao to betray Han Fu. And then Yuan Shao confederates Han Fu. Because he wants to...
Because of the threat from Gong Shunzan, he's scared.
Yeah, yeah. Yuan Shao, that slimy...
And Yuan Shao is now bigger and stronger and scarier for you to deal with.
Yep. Oh,
the Xiongnu units that he gets are very cool. I'm a big fan of the Xiongnu cataphracts and the Xiongnu nobles.
Yeah. Okay, well I can't actually go to war quite yet because Taishi C is
yeah, he's on your border.
Yeah,
trying to mess with you. Well, you know, I know the negative public order is draining my population, but you know what? I think my men need to practice fighting.
Yes. I think I'm gonna fire one of my people.
I still haven't completely recovered from that first fight with Gongdu.
That's harsh.
That's how slow my replenishment is right now.
Is really harsh. Shen Gong is not so happy right now, and I imagine it has something to do, yeah, with me not using him. So I think I'm gonna just put him in my army, just because I think he's gonna maybe scare away the AI if I get one more person in there.
It could be useful.
Because he comes with Archer Militia as his retinue. Oh, he does not like Gong Xunzan. That's fine. Get over it. Okay. I think that should be good. Don't attack me, please.
Alrighty. Alright, Gongdu is coming out. He is still in his territory, and I believe he is encamped now. I am uninterested in fighting his army encamped.
Oh yes. Okay, I'm under siege from Taishi.
Taishitsu, I think is how it's pronounced.
Taishitsu, yeah. It's actually less scary out of the boat. How does that make sense?
Yeah, because you don't have to auto-resolve. If he's in water, you have to auto-resolve. Alright, next turn I will have a rebellion. Gongdu is approaching. I am encamped and will have the reinforcements of my garrison from the town. Not that it's a lot, but it's something.
Well, it is something.
I want to read the, So Guardians of the Land have chosen the protection and pursuit of the people over the protection of their corrupt former masters. Once palace guards and bodyguards for the elite few, they have abandoned their posts for the Great Peace, but not before raiding their old warlord's armory. It is an irony that the armor and G polearms they used to unseat powerful warlords and their lackeys were often paid for by the very same, and that the training they used to defeat the enemy was received during their time guarding them.
Cool.
Neat. Very difficult. Big pain in my ass. I mean, if I can get a decisive defeat of Gongdu by utilizing the fort, then that'd be great. I could put somebody in Chancellor position, but that's just going to jack up their salary, and I can't afford it. Can't afford any other units, so I guess I'm passing turn. Not a lot to do, unfortunately. Jin Chang might rebel as well, which I don't necessarily need.
I can I can roll boulders on the siege equipment. So I did.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Yep.
Can you sally forth and fight them?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fight them. I don't think they're actually gonna stand much of a... Yeah, this is a really awful battle for them.
Well, that's too bad for them.
Yeah, I might even just... Actually... Yeah, I'm just gonna delegate it. It's just not a fun-looking fight, actually.
Fair enough.
It's just 2 units of Axe Band. And,
So that's probably a desperation move by the Han Empire.
Yeah. Oh, I captured Yang Zhang, the commander. I'm gonna release him for money.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Alright.
Cool.
Good turn. He's still in my... I wish I actually had fought that now, because I could have killed him. Actually, let's just do it again. Let's just run it right back. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna fight it out because I have to make sure that he actually dies.
Well, if you auto-resolve after a second fight, they automatically die.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 fights in a single turn lost means guaranteed death.
Okay, good. He needs to get out of my territory.
Yeah.
The Han can't just mess with me like that.
Yeah, no, not allowed.
I lost 1 unit. Who was it? It was one of the people from my Axe Band. How did they even get to the front lines?
I don't know. You've got a decent amount of arrows coming in.
Okay, not terrible. Shenggong's still not super happy.
He's got an eavesdropper. That's not the best item drop, but hey, I'll take it if I can capture him.
Zhao Yun and Guns Zhan are now more friendly.
That's good, I suppose.
They weren't unfriendly ever, but that's fine. It's good.
It'll help keep him happy, satisfied.
Yeah. And I'll use the rest of my movement trying to get back to Yol by paying Tuyen and pass.
Cool. All right, Gongdu, what you gonna do? You gonna come try and attack me? No, you're gonna come out and raid me. That's perhaps the most annoying thing you could do. Because that really does call on me to come deal with you, doesn't it? I think regardless, I go smash the rebellion first. Because I can get XP, maybe a level up on my people, and some loot. Easy delegate. Okay, I'll take the... Do I take the ransom? No, I'll take the recruitment. I need all of the replenishment I can get. I still have some units that are a little hurt. Alright, he's at full. He's got more total units than me. He's also got himself and 4 total Guardians of the Land, which is quite scary.
Yeah, that is awful.
Really is. But I can get back into my territory, drop the taxes back down so that my other province doesn't rebel immediately. And I could recruit another unit. I could recruit another G militia. Is another G militia going to make a difference, or do I want to, like... Because I've got my garrison of my town, and I've got the fact that I'm in the town. And he kind of has to come at me to expand it all. So I think I'm going to let him keep raiding. If he spawns another rebellion in my town, I'll just crush it and get more money off of it. Let's do this so that I get towers, deployable towers and palisades and oil. It's always nice to get.
Yep.
Pass turn. I suppose I should have upped my rural administration, which would have given me more peasantry income. I'll do it next turn. I may also break it eventually in order to get more actually useful stuff instead of just farming rebellions.
Alright, I have a couple things to take care of. Most importantly, I have to make sure Changong doesn't leave.
Can you deploy him in your army?
Yeah, I already did. He's still not.
Okay.
Super.
He's
I
just
forgot
still
that I
grumpy
have
about that.
my 6 secret teachings to equip to him. So that'll up his satisfaction.
You could give him a title too. If he's in your army and your army's the only retinue upkeep you've got, you could give him the General of the Right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, and I think... I think I want something that increases... There's a bunch of them that just increase satisfaction, which is not what I'm here for. No, I'm not gonna give him a title right now. I think he's fine after I gave him that gift. For now. Wait until he's a little more frustrated to give him a title.
Come on, Gongdu, you coward. Come fight me. Give the stream a final dope siege defense battle.
I can... I'm thinking about going foreign envoys for my reform. Because I have... No, I think I want the deployables. The military doctrines. It's probably time.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I don't ever make full use of it, but the barricades are nice. And then I'm gonna move my army slightly towards Bohai so I can try and get this fishing port.
Hell yeah. Fishing ports are great. I'm a big fan of them. I like that at their very last level, you can turn them into that trade fishing port, which is just a really excellent building.
Yep.
Gives you food, has no upkeep. Ooh. So he went off to the south.
Oh. Oh.
He dipped out of my territory. I can't quite reach his town in one turn, but I could maybe move forward and ambush and then get there in a turn. Ooh, actually, can I get there in a turn? No, I couldn't. But I could move forward and ambush. How much do I need to ambush? Need at least 25, so... If I go here with a 100% chance to ambush. Now the problem is that he might see this as an opportunity to get Wudu, but he's in forced march right now and couldn't get there and can't even get to Wudu this turn. He might still turn around and threaten it, which would be a problem. But if he puts himself into reinforcement range of the garrison, then I can at least fight and have the garrison. And if he doesn't respond because he doesn't see me, then I can take Wudu behind his back. Wudu will have a rebellion eventually, but in fact I can just demolish this building right now and then it won't have any more rebellion problems. Alright, I think I'm figuring it out. And I'll take Wudu behind his back and then he'll start taking attrition because he doesn't have a town.
Excellent. Well, Zhao Yun is leveled up.
So no matter what, he can't see me right now, that I am this close to his his copper mine.
Oh, right. He gets a really awesome, he gets Elemental Vigor.
Yes.
Just really exceptional.
Zhao Yun is just great.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah, that's definitely what I'm taking, and I can probably take Bohai this turn. I know they just sent an army in, but, I might be able to do it. I predict a valiant defeat, however, I can make it a night battle.
Alright.
Yeah, this will be a tough one.
I'm down to try it. We've got 15 minutes left, so that could be like perfect timing for a good battle.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
Let's do it. Let's do the ding dang thing. Spectate.
A lot of my units are not super replenished.
He's got a moderate force himself, and then a garrison.
Yeah.
Turn the light on in my room. It is quite dark on the screen. Not time yet, buddy. Almost.
If we should die, at least we die together. Thank you, Chai.
So I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it to you, but I borrowed the clippers that Logan has for Warhammer stuff. And I have finished assembling all of my lizard men that I bought for my birthday.
Excellent.
I have not painted any of them yet. For that is a monumental task that I haven't the spoons for quite this moment. But I am excited. I'm also doing a tabletop campaign for some of my coworkers right now. And they may feature in that at some point.
As lizard?
As lizard people who want to eat them.
Well, good.
Probably.
That's right. That's good.
So the conceit of the campaign is that they are in this country that has been like kind of Sengoku Jidai style torn by warlords for a long time, but has recently been brought to peace by a conclave of wizards that over time had become the de facto rulers of a very powerful city-state, and eventually were able to kind of just be like, hey, we have more magical and military might than all of the rest of you combined, so sit down and shut up and stop being at war. And so this has all just happened, and there's a lot of displaced people who now have really nowhere to go because of like land changes as a result of the war and things like that. So they are being resettled by the Mages Council in the frontier, kind of a la the homesteading program for the United States. And our heroes are going to be basically like the guards and adventurers who go on this journey, this like kind of Oregon Trail through the fantasy wilderness to set up a town in a ruined former city. And one of the things that I'm thinking that there's going to be is, in some like, I don't know if Icewind Dale had it, but like some of those isometric games, they've got like the bottomless dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Like where like you have your home base and you first have to clear out the cellar, and then the cellar connects to like a sub-basement, and the sub-basement connects to a sewer, and the sewer connects to like a cave system, and it never actually ends. I'm thinking of having that, and maybe the lizard men are in some sort of like subterranean biome near the bottom.
Sweet. Oh, okay.
So this map,
I think the left-hand side,
Yeah.
at least, is the place to start at.
going in this way.
And then I think it's just as a matter of sending in generals, capturing some towers,
And then the army, yeah.
and then the army. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Why don't you give me your cav, and I mean, you can, if you want to just micro your own generals, I could take everything other than them, or vice versa.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I will give you all of that junk. Oh no. Not Zhao Yun, he's important.
Yeah. He's gonna win this whole fucking battle for us.
Yeah. Oh, I missed this Archer Militias unit.
There we go. Do you have
Here, I'm gonna give you. Oh wait, no, I need.
You do have fire arrows. So if you wanted to, we could even burn down these towers before you have to send the generals in.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll prepare to do that. Do you want me to split up your cav in any way to draw any of their units out? I mean, I figure the cav are actually going to be relatively useful. I think we want to, like,
if we can put some units on, I don't know who is the least important, probably the Axe Band. If we could put, like, an Axe Band unit at some entrances that we're not going for, just to draw the...
Here, I'm going to put them in this... right here, so that I can put them in the forest. That way they can jump in and out and not take too many arrows.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only real forest we've got. You've also got 2 deployables. I don't know if that's going to be at all helpful, though.
I don't think it will. I was just going to skip it.
Cool. Then I feel pretty ready.
Yeah, and I'm going to deploy my generals right where they are right now, because I'm not going in this entrance, but...
Yeah.
Or no, I'm going to deploy them slightly further this way. And then make them move around just so that they put units at that door.
Yeah. Cool. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Move the archers up with the 2 sturdy infantry units up behind. Horse archers. I think the horse archers, I'm just going to fire all of their ammo into enemy units.
Yeah.
You guys do not fire at will. You are going to have specific targets.
Can't see their other entrances, but it might be a good idea for me to move towards one of these other 2 right side gates.
You guys go in loose formation.
I'm just gonna check this out with bonuses on, see if there's anyone over there. Wait, no, he's... Which one of you has no fatigue? Into terror, charge negation. Scared, disciplined. Okay, neither of you. You'll both get tired. Oh, there's no one over by this tower. I'm just gonna take this tower.
28, come on, get up to 50 so I can switch targets.
As soon as I start taking this tower, they're gonna start moving. Their units over.
Yeah.
Thinking I might be able to get a... If I can get a duel with Dong Chang, that would be good too. Make one of my generals capture the command point, the control point, and have their general die. Light stuff on fire.
There we go. Alright, archers, back off. You're done for the battle. Everything else, get ready to advance.
They don't know where to go.
Alright.
If I can get them...
Towers are down. Sending the cav in with infantry support. harassing them with the White Horse fellows for now. Who have stupid range.
They really do.
And quite a good fire rate, frankly.
They're not bad. I wish they had a higher unit count, but, you know, I know they don't have a higher unit count.
Yeah. Because it would be a bit broken, seeing as they also have 51% melee defense, which is like quite quality melee cav levels of melee defense.
Actually, don't want a duel, huh?
So the thing is, they have far more infantry than us.
Yeah.
No matter how you slice it. But they also seem a little bit nonplussed by our strategy thus far, and we've taken almost the entire outer ring of towers. Let's take these ones actually, so that I can send the other axemen into. Not getting a ton of kills on the White Horse fellows, but definitely getting a lot of HP damage out on the units, you know.
Okay, captured the main point.
Actually, archers, you could probably burn these things. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I see you. I see you guys coming towards me.
Okay, Zhao Yun, I'm gonna send you at those archers.
We've got that 1G unit, but I don't think we need to worry too much about him.
I think I can get him around there.
Get in there, just like the archers are hurting them as much as they're hurting me. You guys should get their units.
Most helpful thing. Yeah, most helpful thing Gunson's can do right now is charge some of these infantry.
I'm gonna get your cav in from where Gongshinzan is.
Yep.
We're definitely starting to sow the chaos. We need to flip this, so I think we're good. Start sending White Horse units as well. You take them, you figure out. I guess no. Swing around the other side. You can get in the back of these spears and whatnot with Zhao Yun and do it with Flames of the Phoenix. That probably route them. Gongshinzan is broken, but he's fleeing out of a safe direction, so that's okay.
Yeah. Took a lot of damage, but he did a lot of damage. Please, Zhao Yun, move.
Charging the cav into the flank now. Alright, rip all their infantry.
I'm sending in Chengong just to smother. Oh, I think he was gonna die. And if he dies, I think that's gonna be pretty good for us.
Finish it off.
He routed.
Back off. I don't want your horse archers tangling with those pole arm units, but they should shatter. Come on, army losses. There we go.
Alright. I'm gonna send.
Alright. Good numbers all around from your units.
Yeah.
Your G infantry got whomped on. Unfortunately, they had to take the brunt of their general charge, but they kept him down to only 23 kills. So
I don't think this is going to be counted as Pyrrhic, at least.
it's probably going to be close. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, close victory. Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent micro of the generals. 121 kills for Gongsun-Zan, and a lot of that, if I'm not mistaken, was their lance cavalry, which is their most dangerous units.
Yep. Oh, he distracted them. He took a lot of damage from them, but he got them off of our more valuable.
Yeah.
Or at least our archers.
Yeah. Our archers who would have done nothing in the battle if it weren't for that. No, the archers were useful. They got the towers down.
Yep, pretty good all around.
Yeah.
What do we got on lowers?
And that's probably where we're going to have to call it for tonight. So once we're done loading in, we can save and exit out. But yeah. I'll be streaming again on Monday if you are available. I don't know what you've got going on in the evenings on Mondays. So we could do this campaign again. Or if you're not available, I'll play something else. But this was fun. I had a good time.
I'll have to check. I will have to check, but I'll get back to you on that. But yeah. Yes. No, I love this game.
It is a fun game.
Also, you have you may feel self-conscious about the length of your loading times, but it's the fastest of any person I've played this game with. So.
Huh? Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, co-op is fairly taxing. This is a rig heavy game in general. Like,
yep.
It's got a lot of complex math going on in there.
Yep. I think what changed was the biggest difference for me was I got a solid state drive.
Yeah, that's the next thing that we intend to do. If when we upgrade our rig, it's going to be to get a solid state drive.
It's very fast. It's very fast to load Total War games, which is very nice. It's like Total War. It's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's better when you can play more of it.
It is. And I've been a fan of the series since I was like 9 or 10, and my mom got me Shogun because I had mentioned I liked ninjas, and she saw it at a I think it was like a Costco, one of those Costco like video game bargain bins. If you've ever been to Costco and seen those, and she got it for me, and I like fell in love with the game.
That's awesome.
It was good times.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess let's. I can't save right now. It's on your turn, so you got to be the one to click save.
Okay. Will that save it for you, or
yeah,
will it?
It should.
Okay.
It should.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I got an event for that, so I'm just gonna resolve that.
Resolve that. Yeah.
Save. Save is.